What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Media Cabinet. Yes, a little bit of change of scenery. Back to where this channel all began. Got an amazing unboxing, some Funko Pops, some Hot Wheels, an amazing book on an amazing legend, and two movies that I have been waiting to add to a legendary collection. Welcome to the Media Cabinet. Welcome back to the Media Cabinet, everybody. As you can see, in a new, back in my old room. I just got back from Florida. I was doing my Disney College program. So back at Virginia, with my family and everything. So I thought I would get back onto YouTube and, do what I used to do best. Do some awesome unboxings. Bring back life to the Media Cabinet. Since I'm no longer in Florida anymore, I don't really do like any more, theme park on location stuff and everything. And I know I didn't really do much, and I'm sorry, but can you blame me? So with all that being said, I got some awesome Hot Wheels, some Funko Pops, and then I got some movies and an awesome book that I want to showcase for you guys. So with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and dive into the Hot Wheels first. So first I got, this is one that I've been looking for. This is a Snoopy. I'm calling it the Snoopy Hot Rod. So I'm going to go ahead and open it and we'll take a look at it. I've been looking for this one for a while, just haven't found it out in the wild, and finally I did. So here we got Snoopy on his doghouse, and it's transformed into a hot rod. Snoopy with his big wild imagination, and you got Snoopy up at top, and his nose is painted and his ears are painted and everything, and he's got his little hand stretched out like he's got a steering wheel. You got green rims and green on the bottom. Now it is fully metal, fully die cast, except for the tires, of course, they're plastic. Moves very smooth, so this is really fun to add. And let's see the spinability. Spinability is very good. And the next one we have, great franchise. Everyone, you see him driving around in real life. This is just one form, even though I think that they have made another form, and of course they've done it with the Jurassic World franchise as well. But I gotta look and see if there's a regular version of the actual Jeep aside from the one that I have now, and that is of course the Jurassic Park 92 Jeep Wrangler Sahara. This is from the Hot Wheels Premium line. So this is from the people, this is the version of that high class die cast. So we're talking the Back to the Future models that I have, some Batman models, and so forth and so on. There is also a premium version of the Snoopy, but I don't really know what the difference is aside from the open box version. So, but here of course you got the iconic Jurassic Park gates. And then here we have the iconic Jeep. And it says JP18 on the hood, and you got the iconic gray and red, and of course the iconic, if it's gonna focus, iconic Jurassic Park logo. So the logo was very hard to read, I'm gonna be honest. But on this one, all the tires are rubber tires, including the spare tire on the back. So I like this. This is nice. Now this is of course not the this is the iconic Jeep, but it's not the one that's like on the track. I gotta look and see if there's one that exists like that. So, and let's see the smoothability of the wheels. Very nice smoothability. So, next we're gonna jump into some Funko Pops. The other day when me and my mom and dad were driving back down from Florida, we stayed in South Carolina with some friends of the family, and we went to a Second and Charles. I love Second and Charles, such a great store. Not only is it considered a bookstore, but it's also considered like a pop culture mart. They got books, they got video games, they got Funko Pops, they got movies, they got vinyls. They got everything that you could think of. So we went in there looking for some Funko Pops. I wasn't looking for anything in particular. I was just looking to see if I found anything that caught my eye. And I was going back and forth between some that I wanted to get, and I only ended up picking two. So the first one is part of the Retro Toys collection, and he was an icon to all of us. And I watched this show when I was young, and so to have it is like my way of having the doll, or the plushie. And I'm happy to have this added to my collection. It is Barney. In the collection, you have Barney and Baby Bop, and of course it's from Mattel. And like it says up on the top, Retro Toys. So we'll go ahead and open the box. Now, I think there might be a flocked version of this, but if not, it's no big deal. I'm just happy to have it. It's such a cute Funko Pop, too. I'll say that. Like, you think back to the old days of Funko with just everything being a big head, and it's like they've definitely changed over the years. So, I mean, I like Baby Bop, but I had to go with the OG. With Barney himself. Also, last video that I just uploaded, it's my complete guide for Halloween Horror Nights 2024. Not 2024, sorry, 2025. Yes, even though I am back in Virginia, I'm still gonna go to Halloween Horror Nights. I don't just know when I'm gonna go. But I'm going to try. That's all I can say. The next one that I'm going to show is one that I got the other one that I got from Second and Charles. And then I got another one that my brother gave me that I'm going to unbox and show it. So this one, I have the other counterpart of this one, the other good friend in the Nicktoons universe. And so with having the Jimmy Neutron one, I thought that the best way to complete the greatest friendship in the Nicktoons universe, the Jimmy-Timmy friendship, you just had to get Timmy Turner. Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron, both two of my favorites when it comes to Nicktoons. So when I saw all the Fairly Odd Parents ones that they had there, they had Timmy, Wanda, Cosmo with Poof. I don't know if I saw the Nega anti-Cosmo and anti-Wanda, but I know that they are part of the set. But oops, I went with Timmy. So of course, I love the detail on here. I really do. All the way to the pink shirt and of course his pink hat, his iconic buck teeth, and he's pointing. I don't know what he's pointing at, but he's pointing. The disc fell on the floor. The invisible disc that they stand on. So this is what it's supposed to look like. So he stands up. I just had this disc playing around. I'm gonna put the one that it comes with when I take him out of the when I officially take him out of the box. So I love the detail. Very nice. Again, love Fairly Odd Parents. I have yet to finish watching the newer Fairly Odd Parents, A New Wish, but I have watched some episodes of it, and I do love them. Next, so I forget when this one came out, but my brother had it, and then I asked him for it, and then I gave it back to him because I know he wanted it, but then he gave it to me when I was coming back from Virginia. It's a fun Sonic one. It is Ring Scatter Sonic. I love how this one is displayed, and I'll show you when I take it out. So you got the pixelated grass, and you got rings on both sides, 6 rings in total coming out from Sonic, and then you got Sonic just like up in his position that he got hurt. So, and then of course you got the iconic red and yellow shoes. This is a nice one. It's displayed very nicely. I think it might be one of my favorites. I know I have another Sonic Pop that I got recently. I don't remember which ones they are, but I know I got some recently before I left. So that's a nice one. I like that one. All right. Before I get to the movies, one other thing that I did get at Second and Charles. Most recently, we have lost some iconic celebrities. Anne Burrell, a famous chef from Food Network. Hulk Hogan. There was a star from The Cosby Show that recently just passed away. And most recently, I think the one that has really gotten a lot of people shooken up and sad, the godfather of heavy metal and rock and roll, Mr. Ozzy Osbourne. My dad, a long time ago, got to meet Ozzy, and thanks to my dad, I've grown up listening to his music for how iconic it is. I don't think you can have a conversation about rock and roll without talking up or bringing up the name Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, his music was absolutely iconic from the get-go. Mr. Crowley, Crazy Train, Mama, I'm Coming Home, Believer, Patient Number 9, Under the Graveyard, It's a Rave, just to name a few. The man was truly iconic, and he just recently did his final concert, Back to the Beginning. And it's just so sad how after him doing that concert that he passed away. And it's so sad because Kelly Osbourne posted a video I think the day before or after, and he looked absolutely fine. And it's just sad that he's gone. You know, without a doubt, it's sad. And when I walked in to Second and Charles, I saw this one thing with Ozzy that I was like, yeah, I would say I'm a good enough fan to have this. And it is from, I don't know what exactly it's from. I don't know the publisher, but it's this great book. It's called Ozzy at 75. It's by Daniel Buckspan. Buscapan. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it comes in this great slip cover. That's like heavy, like hard. It's a nice slip cover, nice like hard cardboard. Um, and then this is the book itself. Nice orange picture of Ozzy with the orange sunglasses. And then when you open it up, first you are presented with this black envelope that says Ozzy at 75. And you open the envelope, and there are two things inside. You have this amazing picture, which I think I might frame it. I think I might get it in a frame to put on my wall. And then you have this really amazing poster. So, like I said, once I saw this, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that to show as my contribution and tribute to Ozzy. I love listening to his music. I really do. Patient Number 9, that album is one of my favorites among, other great Ozzy music. And just to like showcase this a little bit, there's a whole collection of like pictures, stories, and everything in here, and iconic moments like when he urinated on the Alamo, when he bit the head off a bat because of a mistake. Oh, here's about the Alamo. When he snorted a line of ants, that is in here. It shows off. Oh, here we go. With the ants, with Motley Crue, right over there. So it's a good book. I got it for $27 at Second and Charles. I'm pretty sure you can also find it at I'm pretty sure you can find it also at Barnes and Noble, wherever books are sold. But it's a really good book. I was reading it in the car to my mom, my dad, and my parents' friend, and we could not stop laughing. But it's got some really great chapters in here, some great stories. Again, excellent pictures that show Ozzy's, history. And it's nothing far from more than just a great tribute to one of the greatest names in rock and roll ever. So, if you are an Ozzy fan, I'm pretty sure you can also find it on Amazon. I highly recommend to get a copy, add it to your Ozzy memorabilia if you have not already. Also, one that I'm hoping to get as well very soon. I want to get his memoir. I want to get Ozzy's memoir. So, and then finally, so I haven't done a movie unboxing since I got my horror documentary, In Search of Darkness. But this is one that I truly am happy. Well, two. They're not one. They're two. I'm happy to have these added to my collection. Because I have all of them. Except for these two. Because the one that I bought, it didn't include these two. I have my Nightmare on Elm Street collection, my Halloween collection, my Scream, Chucky, all of them. including my Friday the 13th collection. But there was always two that I was forgetting. Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X. Most recently, Arrow Video released these. I got them on Friday the 13th. I think June or May. I don't remember. And I got them from Target. Had them sent to Virginia. My mom got them, brought them up to my room. So yeah, I'm happy to finally have these in my collection. I don't remember which one comes first. Yeah. So it's Jason Goes to Hell, and then it's Jason X. Because Jason X was in 2002, and then Jason Goes to Hell was 1993. So Arrow Video always puts out some amazing videos. I've gotten a nice collection, which I'm probably gonna do an Arrow Video collection soon. I just got to get things organized since coming back to my room. But let's go ahead and take a look at these. So first we're going to start with Jason Goes to Hell. This is Friday the 13th, the final Friday. Jason Goes to Hell. And it's got a nice slip cover and everything. And we're going to go ahead and take off the slip cover. I always love with Arrow how it's got those, like the color bar on the bottom. This comes with a regular theatrical cut and a unrated cut, both on 4K. Although the theatrical cut comes with more of the bonus features, whereas the unrated cut doesn't really have that many bonus features. The theatrical cut has a runtime of 88 minutes, and the unrated cut has a runtime of 91 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and pop it open real quick. And inside you got a booklet with a really fun write-up on it, also about the cast and everything. You got a two-sided poster. So first you got the original poster. I find this one to be more creepy. And then you got the Arrow poster. And then inside you always have that Watch Arrow player, like the streaming service, and then on the back you have a promotion for Jason X. So I thought that was really cool. And then of course the artwork for the disc are the same. So you got your disc 1 theatrical cut, and then you got your unrated cut. You know you're going to want to watch the unrated cut. Don't sit there and lie to yourself. And then also, the artwork is reversible, so if you want to reverse it, like if you want to have the Arrow artwork on the slip cover, you can go ahead and take out and have it reversed. So there you go. Yeah, I might keep it like that, honestly. And I'll do the same thing with Jason X. When I watched Jason X, I was really, I loved it. It was a great movie. I love the sci-fi-ness of it. So here we have Jason X. Let me take the flip cover off. Got your regular case. And this one only comes with the one disc. This is not unrated or theatrical cut. It's just 4K Ultra HD limited edition contents. So yeah. And then, of course, you got the booklet again, and the double-sided poster. Now, speaking of like showing off these, if you haven't watched my Halloween Horror Nights video yet, Jason is coming back to Halloween Horror Nights, but it's coming back in a different type of way. It's gonna be Jason Voorhees, but it's not gonna be based off of one movie or anything. It's gonna be like a celebration of Jason through that whole new series, Jason Universe. So, and then there we go. I went ahead and switched it over to the other artwork. So, very happy to have these and add them to my horror collection. Always looking to upgrade my horror movies, so happy to have them. So there you have it, folks. We had some Hot Wheels, we had some Funko Pops, we had an iconic book about Ozzy Osbourne, and we added 2 new movies to my collection. It's great to be back home, and I promise I'll be doing my best to pop out some more content. But with all that being said, guys, thanks for checking out today's video. Leave your comments in below. I want to know what media you picked up this week, whether it be a book, a movie, a video game, a Funko Pop. I want to know. Drop it down in the comments. With all that being said, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.